Hello, this is Soul Nirvana Spirituality. Welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday, November 15th, 2020, and I will be doing a reading for the new moon, an angel reading. I've also incorporated a new oracle deck, the Ciccoli Oracle, which is an Italian oracle deck. So I hope you enjoy that. If you like my channel or you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading, you can email me at soulnirvanaspirit@gmail.com or just comment in the comments below with your information and I will reach out to you with pricing and availability. Again, I'd like to thank you again so much for being here today. I have 3 piles for you to pick from. Take a deep breath. Focus on the pile that you resonate with most. The first pile is the clear crystal quartz. The second pile is pyrite. And the third pile is the hematite. Take a deep breath, focus on your pile. And we will be right back with your reading and sending love and blessings to you. So on to reading 1. So for pile number 1, those who chose the clear crystal quartz, this is going to be your reading for today. So the first card I have for you is the 10 of Swords. The second card is the Ace of Cups. The third card is the Star. The fourth card is the 5 of Pentacles. The fifth card is the King of Wands, and the sixth card is the Chariot. And I didn't do clarifiers today because I have so many oracle cards that I think that they'll clarify and explain what's happening with this reading. So the first card I have is the 10 of Swords. So in the past energies, it shows that you were in a lot of pain regarding something. With the Ace of Cups card here next to it, it seems like it has to do with love or romance. It could be family matters as well. And there was a lot of pain and sadness. That energy is in the past now. And moving forward, we have the Star card. So there's a dream of yours with the Star card that you are hoping for. There's something that you're hoping for presently that will happen. You have, this is the only thing right now that you're able to, that you have on your mind, that you're thinking about. It's your wish fulfillment card with that. But for some reason, even though you have this wish fulfillment and something on your mind constantly with the Star card, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So something presently is making you feel left out in the cold. It could be some kind of financial loss that you're trying to work on. I see this man, he has the coins are on the ground. So there's something still here that he's missing. And he feels sad or like left out in the cold, or kind of feels like he's in a hopeless situation, even though you're dreaming of your wish fulfillment here. But in the future, we have the King of Wands, which is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could also be a dog lover with this little, looks like a chocolate lab almost in the bottom here. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is usually a male energy, very passionate, creative, and loyal when they're in the King energy upright. This person may help you with the situation. If you're a female, this may be a male coming into your life. If you're a male, this could be you, and things are going to get better. You're going to get into this King energy, this passionate, creative energy here. And then finally we have the Chariot card, which see how it has the yin and the yang down here, the dark and the light horse. This balance. You see the sunflower with the light around it. That to me is like your north node, like your true north. He knows where he's going. Also, this indicates travel, possibly a long distance relationship, because there's mountains here in the background. So whoever this could be this King of Wands if you're a woman, or if you're a man, this represents you possibly traveling into the future. In the Chariot, things get easy with the Chariot. It's smooth. So everything is smooth. It's going to be balanced out in the future in this situation for pile number 1. Now we're going to work on your oracle cards. So we have fire, which is passion, which I'm seeing here with this Aries, Sagittarius. And then we have the green man, which is synergy, which also, like with the Chariot, everything moves smooth. There's a lot of synergy in the situation. It's balanced out. And for timing on this, I have 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks. I'm going to say 7 days, things are going to start to get rolling here. Possibly 7 weeks. Maybe you'll travel in 7 weeks. There's so many changes in the world right now that, it could be a good time. So 7 weeks from today would be probably right after the Christmas holiday, around the week of New Year's. So early January if it's 7 weeks. And then for your angel cards, we have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And this, I don't know why, this just kind of reminds me of the Star card. And then we have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. The movement will usher in positive new energy. I see that with that one. And then we have the other angel cards here. Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you, instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And this Green Tara, this has significance to me. One of my friends sent me the Green Tara meditation, which is absolutely beautiful. And I listen to it quite often. If you happen to find it on YouTube, it's called the Green Tara Meditation, and it's fantastic, actually. And then we have Rhiannon, which is Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you are manifesting this with the Star card here too. I see that. And here is, this is an interesting deck. It's an Italian oracle called the Ciccoli Oracle. I have my book next to me. I had these cards for a few days. I've been doing layouts with them and just trying to interpret them, but I have the book in case I need it. So we'll probably read from the book on this one. So we have the 5, and then we have 20. So let's look. And the illustrations are just so cool on these Italian tarot oracle cards. So the first card, the number 5, says gossip. Gossip may seem like harmless fun at first, just entertaining tidbits and juicy rumors, but it really stops there. Delicious becomes malicious before you know it, and reputations can be damaged beyond repair. If you are the gossiper, remember it will always come back to bite you. Remember that a person who enjoys listening to gossip won't hesitate to pass it along. You can't expect your own confidences to be respected if you don't respect others. And the light energy from this is choose your confidence wisely and promise never to betray them. And the dark says, if you are the target of gossip, step away from the situation. Do not retaliate. So this card's just saying, if you gossiped about anything, you know it's never the right thing to do. Always stay in the light and always put positive energy into everything that you do and say, because it comes back to you. What you put out is what you get back. And number 20 I do have to read from the book on these. Number 20 is karma. Well, that's pretty, kind of goes hand in hand. Remember that thing you did? That thing you've always felt a bit guilty about? It could come back around just like you always knew it would. And there's no avoiding it this time. The good news is you have the opportunity to clear your conscience and make amends. If, on the other hand, you are the one who was wronged and you see someone else getting their karmic comeuppance, try not to gloat. It's satisfying to be sure, but let your satisfaction spring from a sense of restored balance, not vindictiveness. And the light side of this card says, remember, fate isn't the same as doom. The future looks good from here. And then the dark side says, be brave and face the music. So it's basically saying, if you've done something negative, that, expect your karma from that. But if you've been good and you've been wronged, you might have to watch another person go through their karmic, I'm not going to say payback, their karma for what they did to wrong you, but it's saying not to gloat because of that. So that kind of goes hand in hand with the gossip, though, which is pretty interesting. So we're going to do the 2 romance angel cards. If this isn't, if you weren't asking a question about romance, or you didn't come to the reading for that, please just take what resonates in this reading and leave these cards behind. But we're going to do the romance angels, and then we'll do some charms. So we have, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And then we have, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that pile number 1 was your cards. And let's take a look at your charms. We're going to do some charms. So let's see what we have for you. We have a black cat. Might be a cat lover. I don't think, a lot of people think black cats are bad luck. I have 2 black cats. I have a tuxedo and then a 100% black cat right now living here. And I think, cats, I go with the Egypt thing. I think cats are very, very special animals. So somebody anyway, maybe a cat lover here. And then there's a snowflake. So there's a very unique situation attached with this. We have an angel wing. So there's divine guidance in the situation, or it's guided by the angels in some way. We have a peace sign. So peace needs to be had in the situation. We have a corn, which means, to me, it is abundance, harvest. We have a fish. Somebody may be a Pisces or Cancer, Scorpio, water sign, or like tropical fish, or go fishing. There's moon and star, so there's some magic here. And then we have a heart, which to me says there's love in the situation. So pile number 1, that's your reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and blessings. So pile number 2. If you chose the pyrite, this is going to be your reading for today. So let's see what we have for you here. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Moon. We have the Princess of Swords in reverse, and then we have Death. Wow, pile number 2. Okay. So it looks like in the past you were prepared for battle in some way or another. You were ready to take on something or somebody, and you were prepared for it. You see these 2 men with the sandbags over here. They're preparing for the flooding. This energy is kind of fading away. Maybe you had to prepare yourself, but you weren't completely prepared. because what I see is somebody walking away from probably a relationship. This could be a relationship, a friendship. This could be a family situation. Somebody walked away, and you could have been the one to walk away, but for some reason, I think the other person walked away, and it made you very sad. And this could have been because of a third-party relationship. So I see with the Three of Swords here. And it could be, somebody with a karmic partner, a husband, a wife. This also could be, possibly if you're an older person and you have grown children, one of your kids leaving for another person. This could be a relationship you're in that maybe the person just is a workaholic. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be work. It could be friends. It could be a partner or another person in the person's life or your life. Somebody walked away here. And there's a lot of, with the moon, a lot of emotions presently still going through that you have to process. Lots and lots of emotions. Sometimes sad, and sometimes you just got to cleanse your energy with this. The moon brings on a ton of emotion. So there could have been some heartache from this situation, or you're experiencing this presently. And in the future, I see the Princess of Swords, or the Princess of Spades, Princess of Swords, yep, in reverse. Questioning myself here. And when I see this energy, usually when they're looking upright, they're looking just to make sure everything's okay. But I see this as almost in the near future as a form of spying. So somebody's probably, watching your moves, possibly on social media, or you could be watching the person that left you. This definitely has something to do with some kind of a relationship here. And there's going to be a transformation because of this. And I'm going to say, even though it could be you or the other person, I'm really thinking that you're the one that's going to have to go through this death transformation. Sometimes with death, if something doesn't serve you, this can end things, or it can regenerate and, burn everything down like the phoenix to start a new beginning. So either you're going to be going through this in your life, or the person that possibly left is going through this transformation. And as far as timing, we have the death is number 13. 1 and 3 is 4, so 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks. I'm going to say 4 weeks, in about a month. It's going to take you all this time to process this and go through your transformation. Or the person's going to be through their transformation in another month or so. So around December 15th, around that time, you'll get through this situation before the holidays, before Christmas anyway, in the new year. And if it's you going through the transformation, things will just feel so much clearer and better. You'll have clarity. If it's the other person, likewise, the same thing. And then I think at that point you'll decide whether you're going to stay, you're going to have a new beginning, I should say, with this person, or it's going to end and you're going to transform your life and have a new beginning just in general. So, like I said, 4 weeks. And you could communicate with this person. I'm thinking you might possibly communicate within about 4 days. 3 to 4 days, I'm thinking. You may receive some kind of communication, which may cause you to get emotional. So try to keep calm in the situation. So let's see. We have the Fairies card, which is Earth Magic. So with this transformation, you may just feel like it's magical. Whatever comes down with the situation. And it's going to be effortless, so you're not going to feel like, you might just be pushed into it with all this emotion and everything, and you're not going to do anything to be able to stop it or the person won't. It's just something that the divine is just going to push you right through the universe. It's not something that you're going to say, oh, I got to heal myself, or I got to try to get through this transformation and get through this. This isn't even going to have anything to do with you. This is going to be just something that happens. So let's see. And for your Angel Oracle cards, we have Xena. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So even if you're going through this emotional stuff, you're being protected by the angels, it's saying. And they want you to feel safe. Especially if you're going through a transformation. Sometimes it's like unknown territory. And then we have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. For whatever reason, I feel like this is a male energy. So let's see. That might be a message to somebody. Father figure. So let's see. We have a couple more angel cards. We have Artemis, Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Again, we get that. And then we have Cordella, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So listen to these angel cards. And now we have the Chicoli Oracle again. So I might have to read from the book. We have number 28. And we have number 11. So let's see. Now 11 could be significant. So we have 28 is intimidation. Someone may be trying to exploit your weaknesses or what they perceive as weaknesses. Don't buy into their view. Don't let yourself be intimidated and held down by a lack of confidence. Stand up for what you are and what you believe in. If you are the one who is intimidating others, ask yourself if this is really how you want to win. There's a big difference between being a leader and being a bully. So that's an interesting message, especially what's going on with this card pile. The light side of this card is a good friend is standing by to help you, but you must help yourself first. And the dark energy from this card is someone is distorting the facts. Don't give any power to idle threats. So there may be some kind of distortion of what's going on, possibly with this third-party relationship. And it might be pretty emotional. Or maybe that's what caused either you or this person to leave. These cards are really interesting. And then we have number 11, which is improvisation. Don't worry if you don't have a solid plan for how to proceed. Many things are actually better when they develop spontaneously, organically, or playfully. Let each step of the process lead you onward to the next. This can refer to a project, an adventure, a relationship, or whatever else you are fretting about the moment. Rather than scrambling to gather everything all at once and make it perfect, improvise with what you have on hand and allow room for serendipity. The light energy from this card is the process of improvisation may reveal unknown genius in you. And then the dark side says, the worst that could happen is that you will learn something. It's interesting. And I think with this third-party energy too, again, it has a lot to do with this and this leaving. And actually it ties really well into this reading. So romance angel cards, again, if this isn't a relationship reading for you, this could be family. This also could be a friend. It could be a child that's leaving the home. Multiple things here. but I do see somebody leaving, lots of emotion, and a transformation happening in the future, within the month. So if the Romance Angel cards do not resonate with you, please put them aside. I'm going to read them now, and I'm going to do some charms. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And then we have deception, someone who is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So that's pretty interesting as well. So maybe that's what this deception, third-party relationship, leaving. Let's see what we have for charms. Okay. So we have a heart that says love. We have a feather. So again, second pile with the feather, divinely guided. And this, I do believe this has to do with the love situation, or there's love surrounding this this particular pile. We have a leaf, which to me means nature. And I remember one of the cards here, I think it's this one, Cordella. It tells you to go outside into nature, which I believe these feet are about to, bare feet. We have a guitar. Music may be involved in the situation as well, or one of you may be a musician. We have the moon with a blue crown and angel wings, so to me it's a divinely guided, again, situation. We have a cross, so this might be a spiritual relationship, or maybe some kind of religious factors are involved in this. And then we have another heart with a paw on it. So somebody may be an animal lover in this. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did so, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you love and blessings. Thank you, and on to pile 3. So pile number 3, if you chose the hematite stone, this is going to be your reading for today. So the first card we have is the 8 of Wands in reverse. Second card is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Third card is the 10 of Cups. The fourth card is the Empress. Fifth card is the 9 of Cups. And the sixth card is Judgment. So pile number 3. This is actually a really beautiful reading. It could be about love and family, or both again. So they all seem to be centered around the same thing. And, we're in the new moon, so we're kind of releasing the old. We also had 11/11 the other day, which was pretty intense for some people. So there's a lot of emotional stuff we're trying to get through, and release old stuff and bring in new stuff and balance our emotions out. And it's been kind of a rough year, so, for some. So we're going to go ahead and read these cards now. So this is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands usually means fast-moving communication. With this falcon here and the wands, it's usually speedy communication, something happening really fast. In reverse, it's may have been just kind of a on-again, off-again communication with somebody. And this could have been this Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign, trying to give you the cup of love, but maybe they've been all over the place in the past. And this doesn't have to be male energy, although it usually, the Knight usually represents male. It also could be female. And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's young, but they could be just kind of maybe emotionally immature or inexperienced or closed off in some way, where usually upright. Usually a water sign is going to be very open emotionally and full of love and able to demonstrate that. But presently now you have the Ten of Cups, which is like the happiest family card. This is the completion card of the cups. This is a happy family life. You see the dog, the cat, the child, the parents, everything you want. And so a really good family life, a really good connection, lots of love and happiness here. Happy home. And then we have the Empress. This could be you, or this could be a person. The Empress is kind of like the Queen of Queens, and she kind of goes with this card in a way. She represents everybody, all the female queens in the tarot deck. This is just, she has it all. She has wisdom, she's nurturing, she's loving, she's financially abundant, healthy, and just everything that you would want. Or if this is you, this card represents you. So lots of good things right there with that. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is also the happiness card, which is odd because usually the 9, the 10 follows the 9, but it still looks like celebration and happiness. This is the wish fulfillment card of the cup deck, or the cup area. So there's going to be some kind of happy celebration in the future, or wish fulfillment. And there's Judgment. So the Judgment card means things coming to light. You see these flowers that are blooming in the bottom of this card. A light is being shined on a situation, possibly love or family, and you're going to see the light in this, and things will begin to blossom. So if this is a family relationship, you're going to see the light on something. If this is a love relationship, to me, you'll see the light and things will begin to blossom. If you're a male, possibly with this Empress. If you're a female, this is you, and you're going to see the light. And it's positive because of this. And there'll be a celebration as well. So pile number 3, you had the best set so far as reading. Let's go on to your oracle cards. We have the Wolf, Instinct. So something's telling me to use your instinct in this situation. And as far as time, we have 29 with Judgment and 9 of Cups. So that 9 and 2 is 11. I usually use 11. So 11 hours, 11 weeks, 11 days. Also 2. So it could be 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. I think it's 11 days for the situation. So timing as far as this whole thing, 11 days. 11 days would probably put us right around the Thanksgiving holiday in the U.S. So as far as that goes, here in the U.S., anywhere else, just 11 days, but possibly something happening around then, that weekend, around the 27th, 28th of the month of November. And then we have music, harmony. So music may be involved in the situation too. Maybe you're going to an event. I know a lot of events have been canceled, but maybe you'll see the light, whether it's a celebration. There may be music involved with the celebration. And then we have, for your angel cards, you are Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Then we have Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Wow. So maybe that's how you'll see the light, with all the spiritual energy from these angel cards. There's some more here. See, we have Isis. This is past life. The situation involves your past life memories. And we have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. So if you've had any worries about the situation, looks like everything's going to be fine in this. Everything. So that's good news in 11 days. And I am getting 11 days so strongly. So for your Chicoli Oracle cards, we have number 32 and number 15. 32 has to say. "32 is the wish card. The universe is conspiring in your favor now, and it's time to make a wish, a big wish. If there is something that you want that you haven't let yourself believe in, go ahead and believe. Belief is what turns wishes into reality. But do be careful what you wish for. Be specific. Don't ask for true love if your environment can sustain it. Don't ask for a happy ending if you aren't prepared to compromise. This process of making your wish will clarify what needs to change in your life to make room for it. And then, poof, your wish will come true." So we have on the light energies on this card, it says you do get more than one wish, but use them wisely. And the dark energies says if a wish goes awry, take some time to understand before you wish again. And then we have 15. Which is the call. Each person has a special calling, something that they were born to do or be. Not everyone heeds that call, of course. You may have been avoiding yours for years. You may have created a comfortable life that doesn't make a lot of demands on you. Or you may be reluctant to try out your talents for fear of failing. A true calling can't be denied, and yours is getting louder and louder. It might have something to do with your career, but if you could just as easily have to do with matters of the heart, or the arts, or any of a million other ways that you express who you are. And the light energies from this is a seed of creativity is about to burst into bloom. And then the dark energies from this says something you're already doing needs more dedicated attention. So keep that in mind. This number 15 too, I have a funny feeling with this. This could be significant to you. Pile number 3. So again, we're doing the Romance Angel section of the card reading. If this is a reading about romance, then, take what these cards have to say. If not, please just, if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it where it is. Now let's see what we have for you. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if this reading again is about romance, this person is your soulmate, and they say divine timing is at work, but it's worth waiting for. So let's do your charms now. It's got a lot of big charms on this one. So this tree reminds me of nature. It also reminds me of growth. We have a heart. This came out in another charm reading. It says love on it, so there's love in the situation. We have lips, again, kissing, communication, love. We have a candy cane, so I'm going to say something may happen around the holidays or Christmas. Flowers, some kind of nature, and maybe you'll be getting some flowers. A fish hook. Either somebody really likes fishing, or you're hooked on some kind of person or a situation. Maybe it's this whole situation here. You feel like you're hooked in, or they hooked you, or you hooked them, one or the other. And again, we have this moon with the crown and the wings, which also came out in another reading, which to me says that this is divinely guided situation, and it has to do with love. So pile number 3, if that reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. For all of you watching this video today, sending love and blessings to you, and thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day.